My name is Max Stanek. I'm a rammed earth professional. I do design and many other things, but rammed earth is my wheelhouse. I got into this a number of years ago coming from a fairly diverse background, but a lot of it revolving around construction. And I didn't like the way the construction industry in North America was going with engineered products and wanted to learn something about more natural building, which I knew nothing about at the time. I just began taking courses from people who knew the types of things I wanted to know, and here we are 30 years later, and this is what I do for a living. Today we're in northeastern Ontario between Ottawa and Montreal, and we are building a rammed earth wall system for a client. We tend to specialize in the rammed earth part of the house. Our business takes us all over the world. We don't always do workshops on builds. Sometimes they're on special projects, but it works really well because people want to learn how to build a house, so this throws them right into the thick of things. And for the 5 days that we're here, it's mostly hands-on over-the-shoulder training. And then we front-end load people and back-end load them with a plethora of data around not just rammed earth, but natural design and natural building, and can help them with packages to get them from start to finish on a build, and then be there for them on a consulting or even just a advice standpoint. It's been really successful for us. We try to keep the price really low for people so that they can come and learn what we want to teach them. In our opinion, we teach them everything we know. Because we want more people doing this. We kind of consider ourselves the flagship of mainstream natural building because we can get this type of structure passed anywhere in the world because of its durability. In that vein, you have all of the earthen building methods. You have straw bale, cob, stack wall, stone, timber frame, and the list goes on. And these systems tend to be using mostly or all natural materials, which coincidentally makes the house cheaper to build, easier to maintain, and longer lasting than a modern structure. So what we're shooting for in design as a baseline is a 500-year footprint on the home. So we want this home to stand for a minimum of 500 years. We want the envelope to be durable and adaptable to changing technologies and infrastructure. And when you start with that as your baseline, you actually have to approach design differently than a modern builder. You know, how are you going to change the wiring if there's wiring in 100 years? How are you going to change the plumbing without disturbing that envelope of the house? And by envelope, I mean the foundation, flooring system, the walls, and the roof, doors and windows, or as some people would say, getting you to the lockup phase. Now, spending your money on there is probably the place to spend the most money, is to make that envelope super durable, because everything else in the house is easy to change and fix. Interior walls, appliances, furniture, that's all easy. But the superstructure of your house is a very difficult and expensive fix usually. So that's where we're coming into it. And with our research into as far back as we could go in time with building technology all over the world, we see some commonalities wherever we go. And we incorporate those commonalities and then marry them to the best of modern technology that we have to produce the healthiest, most long-lived home that we can give you. A rammed earth house is fireproof, waterproof, pest-proof, mold-proof, bulletproof, and earthquake-proof. That's a pretty good list if you're looking for durability.